As we dive into praise, thanks, and worship being a discipline, being a habit, being something that we need into our lives over a long period of time, and then it just becomes a part of us, I think it's really important to say that as I use this terminology in the message on Sunday, that it involves training your soul to it. Like you would be training to go to run a marathon, you have to train to this. If you want in crunch time to be able to perform, to be able to make the right calls, to be able to react in a Christ-like way, it involves training your soul. And there's a big difference, I think, in a lot of Christians' lives. There's this idea that if you just try harder, if you get in these crunch times, you just try harder. But it isn't trying harder, it is training for it. Training or trying. Trying will just you're at this, you're completely at the mercy of whatever you're going through at the time. Training means that I'm anticipating that in the future and I'm training for it. So my son, Daniel, ran a marathon, and we would talk to him. Personally, I hate running. I just absolutely hate it. Um, but Daniel was training for it, and we would talk with him on once a week or a couple times a week, and he would have just gone, oh, how far did you run today? I ran 6 today. How far did you run today? Well, today was one of my 12s. Okay, and so he's in a training regimen where he is getting his body ready so that when the race comes, that he's able to respond, and his body is ready, and his equipment is is tuned in, and he's prepared. And so one of the things that I think, as our country goes into these more uncertain times, not just because of the election here, but we're just going into some very uncertain times. As we do, we train for it. We train our souls to respond, to go back to the Lord, to focus on him, to start thanking him, to start worshiping. The crunch comes in, we start worshiping. It's one of the main action items in the book of Revelation. When the going gets tough, the tough worship.